Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No luck with that dink over the top. Furic going full tilt down the left. France are looking to break at pace. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for options for movement. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's got away with one there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Furic. Lahm. Here's found the way through. Now here's the delivery. Terrific header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
And here's Dembele. Driving through the middle. And he's being shifted off it. So it is still 0-0. Pinches it off him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gundogan looks to get on the end of this. That's an excellent interception.
Dembele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now he's got space here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Dembele! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Dembele. Oh, super ball. Cantona purring through the gears. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Gundogan really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Now it's Gundogan. Well timed, excellent interception. Upamecano. France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Goretzka. And claimed it back swiftly. Varane cuts out the pass. Now it's Giroud. Goretzka. Giroud was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, that was never going to make it. Adeyemi. Tries to play it through. Now, can they get him away? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Adeyemi. Gundogan. Now Schlotterbeck. Lahm. Probing pass. Dembele. That's a cute ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Spread out to the left. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy.
Bullish header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And it's Giroud. Goretzka does really well to win the ball there. Rudiger. Gundogan. Furyk gets into a good position. Played into the box. And he's taking no chances there.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Nicely shaped ball. Not the most accurate pass. Furyk. Furyk goes on a charge down the left. Furyk tries looking up for options on the left. Adeyemi. And it's Kimmich. Cross needs to be good. He's done well to get that clear. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Upamecano calmly anticipates. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Goretzka. Goretzka! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Spread neatly. And he welcomes it in. Takes a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
He's a sharp little ball here. Kimmich. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And that's definitely not his best.
Germany are desperately trying to regain the momentum, and they've certainly upped the supply.
Tries to pass it through. Can he get onto this? And the ball is out of play. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Hoeneß.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Chips it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. Out to the right. Kimmich gets a cross in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Aimed beyond the defence. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Great vision. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. And they can counter here. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He's found a way through. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Kimmich with the short one. Now it's Kimmich. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Goretzka! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Platini. 2 minutes to be added on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hoeneß, of course, a dribbler of out. And the referee brings it to a close. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter,